Confidence is the elixir of success. In this video, I'm going to give you a simple tool, a simple process that I've used in my life that has tremendously helped me increase my confidence, my self-belief, and my self-worth. And once you have that click in your mind, once you start to truly see your greatness, your abilities, your potential, and you start to trust in yourself and put the faith in what you're able to create, it can be a complete game changer. I went from being deeply insecure, deeply shy, with a lot of social anxiety, struggling to talk to people, struggling to make new friends and connection, living alone, or either that or I needed to have a lot of drink and get really drunk to kind of be disinhibited and go around and talk to people. It is tough and difficult to use your full talent, abilities, and creative power when you lack belief in yourself. And the moment you start to create that sense of certainty within yourself in who you are, what you're able to do, and where you're going, it can be a total game changer. So let's have a look at this. Have you ever noticed how the mind likes to dwell on the past, especially the mistakes, the regrets, the things we should have done, the thing we didn't do, the thing we could have done better, the decision that could have been different? All those things the mind likes to feed on. It likes to project onto the future on what could be lacking, what could go wrong, what could be missing, the mistakes that we should avoid, and all these kind of things that are, negative, that are kind of feeding our insecurity, feeding our self-doubt. It's like working out, but exercising the wrong muscle. So instead of growing our confidence and self-image and, having that strong, empowering belief that we can create the life that we want, we are actually exercising the opposite. We doubt our abilities. We see yourself in a limited, small way instead of seeing ourselves larger than life, bigger, greater than we currently are. It's very interesting. And we also have a tendency to discard the habits or the tools or the things that made us successful that we did, especially those intangible things. Because sometimes it almost feels like the mind doesn't see value in those things or disregard those things. And we tend to give power to external forces that made things happen. But in reality, we all have, and I don't know where you are in your life right now, but we all have extraordinary resources already within us if we simply decide to look back at the past. If we look back at those moments in our life when we were successful in small and big and medium events, where we won, when we felt very good about ourselves for whatever reason, and when we had, a sense of empowerment, a sense of power, when we overcome adversity, when we turn negative into positive, when we overcome certain things, when we achieve certain things. You know what I'm talking about? We all have those moments, no matter how little or few they may be. We all have them, especially small, trivial little wins that we all have every single day that we don't count. And so instead of being grateful for that, instead of appreciating that, instead of using those as like emotional anchors to work out our confidence and remind ourselves, if I've done all those things, if I've overcome all those situations, if I've came so far, I can do this. This is nothing. I can go even further. You know what I mean? And this is the essence of the exercise I'm about to give you. It's having your power of attention and focus change from, what makes you anxious about the future or what makes you anxious about the past or in the present moment, and instead directing your focus on experiences where you feel strong, where you felt good about yourself, when you felt empowered, where you won, and when you exercise that sense of personal power that brought you where you are in your life today. And if you can simply draw from those experiences and those memories, because your mind doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination, between what's happening in the past and what's happening now, it's a great way to remind your subconscious mind that this is who I am. That person who won, that person who overcomes that person who stood up there, that person who said that person who believed in myself, that person who, filling the gap. This is who I am. And what you focus on, expand. Where you put your attention, you energize. So it's time for you to start working out your confidence and self-worth and self-belief muscles. And the exercise I'm about to give you is very simple. I want you to take a piece of paper, and on a piece of paper, I want you to write down at least 10 and more, if you feel like it, at least 10 experiences where you won, where you achieved something, where you were successful, when you really felt larger than life, when you really felt strong, confident, powerful, when you were at your top. And if you can list 10 events, doesn't matter. Sometimes we get tremendous personal power from small little things. Small little things. So write down 10 events that comes to your mind. Perhaps you even haven't thought of them for a long time. But I want you to remind yourself of that on a piece of paper, 10 of them. And then I want you to identify 1 to 2 or 3 of those events, the top one. The one that when you think about them, you feel like, yes, I like this one. Yes, I can get the feeling. Yes, I feel confident. Yes, I remember this very vividly. Because this is critical for the exercise you're about to do. And then it's all about taking 5 minutes a day or more if you have time, a couple of times a day if you have time, to simply imagine yourself in that moment again and feeling what you felt, seeing what you saw, hearing what you heard, and feeling the feeling of being fully, totally, completely confident, successful, empowered, strong, whatever emotion was there, happy, joyous, seeing yourself being capable, proud of yourself, able to achieve anything, and really feel that feeling until you can reach an emotion of 10 out of 10. And if this is difficult for you to have that emotional intensity at the beginning, it's okay. Do your best, and progressively it's going to show you just how faster your mind goes to that feeling of absolute confidence. This is one of the greatest ways to build confidence in yourself, because what you focus on expands. And if you tell your mind, this is who I am, this is the quality I have, this is how I want to feel, this is the truth about me, and you do it with repetition, because that's how you reprogram your subconscious mind. Repetition. You see your confidence soar. You see your energy, your charisma, your magnetism completely transform, because you transform the way you see yourself. So instead of seeing yourself in a small way, I cannot do this, I don't know how, blah, 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 now you see yourself in a resourceful, powerful, empowered manner. And if you want to go even further, you can even, after that event that you visualized, use another event and compound it, like a number 2 on your list, and feel that event as well, feel that powerful event as well. And then you may want to even transition at some point into the future and see yourself in a situation where you are feeling anxious about right now, or where a goal that you want to create or manifest, and see yourself handling that situation with confidence. So for example, if you are anxious right now of having a conversation with your boss or your partner or somebody, because you don't know what they're going to say, where it's going to go, how it's going to go, you can see yourself with that confidence, just like transfer that confidence into that event and see yourself as that confident self having that conversation or doing that things, whatever it might be in your life right now. And what you're doing is you're priming your mind to be that way in that event. And now you are creating a confident future self, growing from the resources of the past and transferring it into the future. This is a powerful, extraordinarily simple way of using the resources you already have in yourself and the power of focus to magnetize those and to become more confident. And if you do it, guys, you'll see the results. So I hope you enjoyed this quick, simple tool to become your most confident self. As we're closing 2022, I think it's a beautiful time to remind yourself of how great you are, how much potential you are, and how far you can go in your life if only you choose to believe in yourself, in your goals, in your idea, and that you deserve the very best. I'll see you next time. Have a blessed day.